I always wanted to keep like a, let's say like a subtle attitude or whatever. I didn't like to try to compete with artists on a record, because that's what it was back then. Every time somebody get on a record with another artist, everybody would compare, oh, he tore him up on that one, he got him on that. To me, it's just a song. If the song is nice, that's what it is. It's not, you can't break down a song and try to, you know, this part is better than that, or, you know, so I was always like, I just be myself, just be yourself, man, and, you know, don't try to compete, you know, just do your best at what the subject matter is or whatever. So, and when we do that, I think it kind of normalizes everything, and nobody try to be bigger than the other one or outshine another person or turn the whole song into their song, you know. So it was, you know, it was kind of cool and settled, man. And all the people I worked with was just as genuine and just really kind of really about just getting the music to sound good, not necessarily their verse. They wanted the whole song to sound cool. Can anybody hang in a room with me and Snoop smoking? You know what, nowadays it's so trendy and a lot of people are really smoking really heavy now. It's, you know, a lot of artists. It wasn't too many at all, But that was 20 years ago with that. And Snoop, man, he's real particular too. He wanted the best, and Dre gave me like an ounce of weed when I got there at the studio. And it was like, you know, he said, you got something to smoke? I was like, nah, not only, man, I just got here. I don't want to bring no sand to the beach. I'm out in LA, baby. So he gave me an ounce of weed, and I got like, whoa. So I rolled a sweet out of it and gave it back. So I said, man, appreciate it. He said, no, that's you. I'm like, oh, so boom. I was like, got a whole ounce to smoke while we're trying to do this song. Snoop walks in, and he was like, man, y'all good? What y'all working with? I said, yeah, man, Drake just gave me this weed, man. We can smoke whatever. Let's smoke. He's like, nah, I'm good. I got some purple coming through. It wasn't no such thing as purple right there. Nobody knew it. No, it wasn't even out. It was $700 an ounce. And what we were smoking on was maybe $400, $450 at the time. But he said 700. We were like, everybody was tripping, man. But like 15 minutes later, a guy walked through the door and handed Snoop something, man, and he had a bag it looked black almost, but it was so purple, it was just really dark purple black. It was like, oh, everybody was tripping, man. So that was 2000, something like that. That was really, 2001, that was unheard of at the time. Maybe that's where he got that, oh, wait. Maybe he got that from that, because that was some shit. Who surprised me the most in the studio? Other than Raphael Sadiq. That's my dog, we cool people, man. Who surprised me in the studio? Actually, Face. Face surprised me in the studio, man. When we first got with Rap Lot, we was, the Odd Squad got with Rap Lot like 92. We finished the album in 93, and the album came out in 94 called Fat Enough for Everybody. Face he was the top dog at the time. I'm talking about nationwide. Face was just running. He just played gangster, his lyrics were just like so like, whoa, this the shit right here, you know. And that's when you hear him, that's what you think, just gangster all 24/7, you know what I'm saying? But he was kind of fond of our group, the Odd Squad, so he kind of took a liking into us and come around the studio, and when I first saw him in the studio, I was blown away, man. But he plays a guitar, drums, keyboards, he does all this, man. I'm talking, he really plays, man. He sounds real cool too, man. It's like he produces, he does a lot. He does a lot of producing, not only for him, but for like the Face Mob, when he came up with Face Mob. He was very talented inside the studio. One of my favorite rappers, the first rap I ever heard was a guy named Blowfly. A song called Rap Dirty. You gotta check that out. But Rap Dirty, and I was listening to him, I was like in the 3rd grade, 4th grade, and I wasn't supposed to be listening to him, because he was like the dirtiest rapper ever, the first rap I ever heard. when I started rapping and got into the music business, I got a chance to meet Blowfly, man, and we became real cool. And I started going to his shows, and his manager was hitting me up, letting me know when they're coming. And this guy, he would have a costume on and everything, and he was well in his 70s, maybe late 60s, early 70s, something, still performing overseas, everywhere, man. So. And then he passed, man, rest in peace, Blowfly, man, Clarence Reed. And when he passed, he just got through performing pretty much. Not just got through, but he was still performing. And I was like, man, you know what? I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop rapping, man. If you love what you do and people enjoy you and you have fun and it's taking care of yourself and your family, man, I'll just, if God give me the strength, I'll just do it as long as I can. I don't want to put an age limit on when I'm gonna quit. So he inspired me too to stop spiraling after him. I just keep focused and stay, what's the next move? Just keep on going to the next move. Like, wow, because when we was, I was like 22, 23. I was in the studio with DJ Damo, much love, Damo. We was in the studio, and the records only came out on Tuesdays. And I was like, man, let's figure out, let's find a date. Let's find a Tuesday, man, so we can put this out on a 420. Let's find a 420 that's on a Tuesday, man. Come on, let's do it. And we looked through the calendar. It was so many years past. Like, I said, man, Damo said, man, we'll be 32 years old. Like, man, we ain't gonna be rapping. I ain't gonna be rapping and doing this. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, no shit, man, fuck that. The idea was gone. You know what I'm saying? That's how we felt, but I can't believe, man, it just seemed like yesterday when we was talking about that, that we wouldn't rap at 30. People will always put age limits on rappers or hip hop music itself. And if I was a blues singer, I'd be still young, Oh man, I'm so surprised and shocked that when people reach out to me about working, man, I was like, man, I would just love to work with anybody. I just love to work, man. If you just reach out to me, local artists, mainstream artists, anybody, just the fact that they want me to be a part of their project, a part of their life, you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of overwhelming. It makes me want to, not only just do my best, but kind of do my best for them too, because they had enough faith and respect and appreciation to even reach out to me. So now I got to kind of make it really solid for them. I don't want to let them down. I wish I could have worked with Sugarfoot from Ohio Players and had some real Ohio funk in there. I think before he passed, he cleared a sample for me too, so that was real cool. I love Ohio Players, and Sugarfoot is one of my favorite artists too. He just had that funk and that style, it was real cool. Clinton, Roger Troutman, I used to love Roger Troutman. Yeah, man, but I would love to work with anybody who would like to work with me. Mike Jones, Slim Thug, Chameleon, Pow Wow. Oh man, those were the days. Yeah, man, Houston was on fire, man. And it was well deserved too, man, because there was a lot of talent floating around, and hip hop is like a spotlight. To me, the spotlight is gonna keep continuing around the map. But when it lands on your city or whatever, just be prepared and have your stuff together, and you'll get some of that light, man. You'll just be ready, be prepared, for when the light comes, when certain cities are blowing up and getting popular with their rap, don't act like or don't believe for 1 second that that's where it's gonna stay. Just because it's hot here, just don't give up and just keep pressing. Just actually work harder when your light is not on you. So when the light comes to you, you have all this work to show. You know what I'm saying? So, Houston was, man, it was well deserved, well needed for that 3 or 4 years right there. Just straight mainstream artists coming out too, man. We surely appreciate that. Appreciate all the people coming out from Houston now too, you know what I'm saying? Meg Thee Stallion making noise and other people, you know what I'm saying? So Houston still got a lot of talent. Yeah. Devin The Dude here, man. Big shout out to Rock the Bell. Thanks for having your boy on the show, bro. Yep. You know.